DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, if you don't know what these fruits are, they're called quince. And right now I'm getting ready to prepare something that's called membrillo. Membrillo is a quince candy jelly that in Spain they use it. It's very thick and they basically use it as a kind of almost a jelly, and they put it on cheese. It's really quite nice. Now, the membrillos have kind of a furry, the quince have a kind of a furry coating. So we're going to take that off and clean it up with the brush here. And I'm going to peel and quarter it. There's about 2 kilos here, 2.1 kilos. And we'll be cooking it in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to get to that right now. Okay, so be with you in a moment. So DC here again, I'm back. So this is what it looks like. These are all the quinces. There's about, like I said, 2 kilograms of quince. They're cut up. There's a cinnamon stick. There's the juice of 1 lemon and a bit of water. And we're going to cook it in the Instant Pot for 10 minutes. That's the first part of the recipe. So we'll be back. The recipe sounds like something out of the Waltons. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So this is the first batch. The way it's cooked, I'm actually going to use now the a mixer to make a puree, to mix it all together. And then I have to weigh it. And after I've weighed how much there is, excuse me, you put the equal amount of sugar. And then you come back and cook it for a long time. 30, 60 minutes. So basically in this case, the Instant Pot is really only to tenderize it. And the setting with the sugar is the long part. Yeah. So we're going to be back in a little bit. So I'm back. If you hear some noise, it's actually the steam coming out of this one. But now I've added the sugar, the equal amount of sugar to what I have, which is 1.6 kilos. That's a lot. And now we're going to put it on saute, but saute low. And we're going to cook it for probably 30 minutes to an hour. Oops. I don't know how it will. Let me see now. Oh, it doesn't want to do that. Well, we'll just do it twice. Okay. So here we go, and we're starting. And it's really going to thicken and make a jelly-like thing. And this one here, this is what it looks like. And I use the, actually I find there's different names for this. I like the one that they use often. It's called the Zoom Zoom. But in German, they've got a good name for it. The Stab mixer. Stab. Remember how to pronounce the ST. Stab mixer. And, well, a Stab is like a stick, basically. So it's, but I like that. The Stab mixer, if you say it in English, but in German, it's the Stab mixer. Yeah. So, I gotta get to work. Okay. Well, I'm back. This is what it kind of looks like. It has been boiling for, that one was boiling for 2 hours. And don't get too close, that is hot like heck. And now that's boiling. And this one was a head. So now it's kind of like a jam in a way, but it's going to make more like a jelly. And you got to let it cool down. And then you put it in the oven for, at 125 Fahrenheit, about 50 Celsius. For about an hour. It's a long thing to do, but it'll probably be good. Let me see. Here's some. Yeah, it tastes about right. I just don't know if it'll gel the way I want it, but we'll see. Anyway, it's a try. I'm coming back just for a little quick show. This is the other batch. You can see it's a different color. It wasn't cooked in the same pot, so I guess that creates a difference. Yeah. Well, We'll see. Okay, DC back for a final. Well, this is what it looks like. The one on the right, this one here, is the first batch. And don't ask me why it's paler. It was done in the smaller Instant Pot. And, okay. Turn this around. That's nice. It's a little bit, you can taste the fibers. And the second one, which is darker for whatever reason. Doesn't taste quite the same. It's actually less grainy for some reason. It's the darker one is a double recipe in the big Instant Pot, and yeah, it's all very, very sweet, of course, because these are like jams and jellies that go on bread or cheese, actually. But overall, not bad, but it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Okay, well, that's it for now.